settings where the story takes place are Winterfell, the home of House Stark, King's Landing, the capital of Westeros, the Wall, which protects the realm, and Essos, the land to the east of Westeros.
Winterfell. Winterfell is located in the northern part of Westeros. Winterfell is also the home of the Starks. The House Starks trace their descent from Brandon the Builder and the ancient kings of Winter. For thousands of years, they ruled from Winterfell as kings in the north, until Torrhen Stark, the king who knelt, chose to swear fealty to Aegon the Dragon rather than give battle. Their blazon is a gray direwolf on an ice-white field. The Stark words are, "Winter is coming."
King's Landing is the capital of Westeros and home to some of House Baratheon and some of House Lannister. House Baratheon is one of the youngest of the Grey Houses, born during the Wars of Conquest. Its founder, Orys Baratheon, was rumored to be Aegon the Dragon's bastard brother. Orys rose through the ranks to become one of Aegon's fiercest commanders. When he defeated and slew Argilich the Arrogant, the last Storm King, Aegon rewarded him with Argilich's castle, lands, and daughter. Orys took the girl to bride and adopted the banner, honors, and words of her line. The Baratheon sigil is a crowned stag, black, on a golden field. Their words are, "Ours is the fury." House Lannister is composed of fair-haired, tall, and handsome people. The Lannisters are the blood of Andal adventurers who carved out a mighty kingdom in the western hills and valleys. Though the female line, they boast of descent from Lan the Clever, the legendary trickster of the Age of Heroes. The gold of Casterly Rock and the Golden Tooth has made them the wealthiest of the Grey Houses. Their sigil is a golden lion upon a crimson field. The Lannister words are, "Hear me roar." The Wall. The Wall is 300 miles long and 700 feet tall. It was built to protect the realm from White Walkers and wildlings. The Night's Watch is a military order which holds and guards the Wall, the immense ice structure which separates the northern border of the Seven Kingdoms from the lands beyond. The order is currently led by Lord Commander Jeor Mormont from the stronghold of Castle Black.
Essos. Essos is an immense landmass located to the east of Westeros, extending into the far east of the known world. The free cities are located in its northern western shores, with the Dothraki Sea located deep in the continental interior, and the cities of Slaver Bay on the south coast. The continent extends far into the east, around the Jade Sea, to the distant and fabled lands of Asai and the Shadow. Essos' climate is temperate in the northern and western portions, and subtropical in the southern and eastern portions. Essos is home to Daenerys and Viserys Targaryen, of the House Targaryen. The Targaryens are the blood of the dragon, descended from the High Lords of the ancient freehold of Valyria. Their heritage proclaimed in a striking, some say inhuman, beauty, with lilac or indigo or violet eyes and the hair of silver gold or platinum white. The Targaryen words are, "Fire and blood." Ned Stark. Ned Stark is the Lord of Winterfell, and he is the Warden of the North. Ned is married to Catelyn Tully. Ned has 6 children, Sansa, Arya, Bran, Rickon, Robb, and a bastard named Jon Snow. He was called for by King Robert to serve as the Hand of the King. During his time as Hand of the King, he finds out that Robert's wife, Queen Cersei, was having an affair with her brother Jaime. When he confronts her about telling the king and the public, Cersei has the king killed and accuses Ned of treason. Cersei's son, Joffrey, who has a false claim to the throne due to having no actual relations to Robert, sentences Ned to death.
Jon Snow. Jon is the bastard, or illegitimate child, of Lord Eddard Stark of Winterfell. His last name is Snow because that is the customary name of all bastards in the north. He was a steward in the Night's Watch. Now serving on the Wall, where he is not judged for being a bastard, makes many friends such as Samwell Tarly, and can rise high among the ranks of the Night's Watch. He has a pet direwolf named Ghost, and wields the long sword, Longclaw, made of Valyrian steel, which was a gift from Lord Commander Jeor Mormont, who took Jon as his personal steward and came to see him as a surrogate son, ever since Jon saved him from an attack by a White, who was a zombified member of the Night's Watch, that showed the Night's Watch that the White Walkers are coming. Cersei. Cersei is the wife of King Robert Baratheon and Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. She installed her son, Joffrey Baratheon, on the Iron Throne under the false claim that he was a legitimate son from her marriage, but he is actually from her incestuous relationship with her younger twin brother, Jaime Lannister. After her husband's death during a hunt, Cersei and Joffrey seized the throne, ignoring Robert's will, which gave the regency to Lord Eddard Stark. Lord Stark is arrested and later executed on Joffrey's order, an act which starts the War of the Five Kings.
Daenerys Targaryen. Daenerys is a young woman in her early teens living in Essos across the Narrow Sea. Knowing no other life than the one of exile, she remains dependent on her abusive older brother, Viserys. Daenerys is arranged to marry Khal Drogo by her brother so he can gain an army and return to Westeros to take back the Iron Throne. Daenerys soon becomes accustomed to the Dothraki ways and becomes stronger and more independent. After her brother's death, she becomes the heir to the Iron Throne. A pregnant Daenerys loses her husband, Khal Drogo, and unborn child. When she climbs on the top of Drogo's funeral pyre, she brings her dragon eggs, which were gifted to her at her wedding. The fire consumes her and the dragon eggs, but she comes out of the blaze unharmed with 3 hatchling dragons on her shoulders. Because of her miraculous survival, Ser Jorah and many Dothraki swear allegiance to her and help her on her quest to take back the Iron Throne.
In conclusion, this book was just really great and a great introduction to the world of Westeros and the world of Game of Thrones or Song of Ice and Fire. And I would really recommend that people not only read this book, even though we kind of spoiled parts of it, and read the rest of the series and watch the show. Or just watch the show if you don't have time to read books. It's really great, and me and Michał would both highly recommend it. Right, Michał?
Yeah!